I wish I had a lot of good history to give you on Evander Caddell. Unfortunately, I don't. I know he's from Moore County, North Carolina, Carthage. But I was wondering why he fought for the Confederacy at Fort Fisher outside of Wilmington. It didn't make sense because the rest of Caddell's from Moore County fought for major North Carolina units, infantry units, artillery, cavalry, what have you. So I got to looking into it, and I looked at his wife, Catherine Litchfield, Frances Catherine Litchfield, I believe it is. And I saw on the muster roll for Captain Galloway's Coast Guards, 2 other Litchfields, and it turned out to be her daddy and her brother. So apparently, I don't know how they met or when they met, but Evander came down to Onslow County to be with his sweetheart, got married, ended up fighting the war with her dad and her brother. So I think that is just really amazing. And I didn't find that out until after I had joined the Sons of Confederate Veterans. And I can't tell you how happy and excited I was when I found a Confederate veteran. I looked into it, and I saw he didn't have a marker. And I got with my command here at the Huntley camp, and they educated me on the process and how it works and how to honor these soldiers. So I'm very honored to be here. I wish I had more information. All I know is that the Coast Guards, the Captain Galloway's Coast Guards, what they did was they helped build Fort Fisher, fortifications along the coast. They guarded the coast from any enemy invasion. They protected the, what do you call the boats that came in?
Blockade runners?
Blockade runners, thank you. They protected the blockade runners. The blockade runners can make it so far. Once they got close enough into our guns, we were able to give them that added protection where they could run the shallow reefs and whatnot and escape the Union. Other than that, once Fort Fisher was attacked, they were to fall into Fort Fisher and help defend it. The muster rolls that I can find for Confederate veterans pretty much goes up to that time period, the second attack on Fort Fisher, which was, a lot of people don't really hear about Fort Fisher, but it was the Goliath of the South. I mean, it was just the last port that we had for blockade runners to come in and bring supplies and keep us going. Really tremendous battle. I could go on and on and on about the battle itself. It's really amazing what our guys sacrificed and what the Union did in attacking it. But knowing what our guys did is just amazing, the fierceness of the battle. Anyhow, we lost that battle, and I won't go into general brag the reason we lost it. I'll leave that out. But anyhow, we lost that battle, and the muster record stopped there, and it leads you to wonder, did he go on to fight in Bentonville, or was he taken prisoner? I see no prisoner of war records for him, so I don't know if he went to Bentonville to fight, if he was taken prisoner and released without signing a parole, I don't know, or if at that time they knew the war was pretty much lost, so they went home to be with their families. I don't know. Hopefully by being here today and honoring him, some of you out there know a little bit more about him than I do. And if you do, please approach me with it. We have Jack Lyons here. He has an ancestral site on the internet. A lot of great information. You can get Caddell's and other family members. But any information we can get on Evander, I would love to post on that to honor this man, knowing the sacrifices that he made, and coming here and starting this family. I just doing my research. It's unreal how many family members are out here that I don't know. And what's funny is I found out through all this ancestry after looking under Evander that one of our soldiers over here, the first fell in line, Mark Dangerfield, he's a cousin. I'm not supposed to tell everybody that, because if you know Mark, you'll understand why. You wouldn't admit it, yeah. Or that he's actually one of my wife's cousins, too. So, and he makes a joke that he knows he's related to so many people here, he had to marry a girl from Canada. Anyway, there's just so much history here, and it all goes back to this man right here that we're about to honor, who fought for what he believed in. He wasn't buried in a mass grave. He wasn't lost on a battlefield like so many of our ancestors. We know where he's at. We're honoring him, and I just want to thank all of you for being here. And I really wish I had more information for you. But thank you for being here.